How do you know if acting is going to work out for you? Do you think I'd make it? That's a question I hear all the time. When there's something inside you that says, wow, I really want to try this, then you just got to give it a try. People think that the industry is flooded and it's overpopulated, but every single person has their own unique ideas which resonate with specific audiences. No one can tell you whether you'll make it or not, and no one can promise you success. So if you feel like you've got it, then you got to go for it. How do you know? Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Nancy Nave. I've been a working actor in the film and television industry for over 16 years, and I'm also a career coach for actors. I take actors from frustrated and confused to confident and auditioning.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like more content on being a working actor in the film and television industry.
In my 16 years, I've done over 100 commercials and industrial videos on top of my film and television work. When I started acting, I was in my 30s. I had an at-home business and I was running after my 3 little boys. Before that, I worked at AT&T as a project manager, and even before that, at Procter & Gamble as a packing engineer. I had gotten my degree in mechanical engineering, and in the last year of college, I started to doubt whether that was what I wanted to do. I tell you this story because even when you've put in the effort to get what you thought you wanted, it may not actually be what you want. So if you think you want to give acting a try, there isn't too much sacrifice that needs to happen for you to just give it a shot. No one says you should quit your job or quit school or put your kids in full-time daycare or anything outrageous. Find a local acting class and go observe or audit that class before you sign up. And if you think it works with your learning style, then enroll for a few weeks and see how it goes. This doesn't mean that it only takes you a few months for you to figure out how to be a great actor. That can take years. But it gives you the chance to try out being in front of people and seeing if you get that thrill. Did you know that 30% of people who go to college for a specific major are not working in that industry? Most of what we do in life is go down one path that splits into another path that splits into a whole bunch more paths. Acting doesn't need to be a big decision like going to college or moving to another city. It's more like, do I want to go out to eat or go to a concert? It's not a huge decision, and there's very little commitment. There's no reason to dive head first unless you're absolutely sure this is what you want to do. Actors need to take acting classes to understand the skill, which can take years to find your best work. But I say just start with one class and see how it goes. Then there's the excuse that I look similar to another famous actor. Have you ever noticed actors who resemble each other very closely? Take a look at Isla Fisher and Amy Adams, Natalie Portman and Keira Knightley, Zach Braff and Dax Shepard. Try saying that twice. Jessica Chastain and Dallas Howard. Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood. They may look similar, but each person brings their own unique perspective, attitude, and vibe to a role. You won't know where you'll land in this industry until you take that leap. And seriously, that leap might look like 3 hours in a class on a Monday night after work. Sure, you can enroll in a university and get your drama degree or your MFA or BFA, or go to a 2-year conservatory. There's many ways to do it. But I believe the majority of actors woke up one day and said, I'm going to get into an acting class. Professionally trained does not necessarily mean that you went to college for acting. And I almost don't believe it's necessary. The performance you bring to a role is greatly based on your life experiences, your upbringing, your childhood, your education, your relationships, where you grew up, the languages you speak. All of your life experiences create a unique performance that no one else can copy. You have a voice, and if you have something to say it. Are you dreaming about the possibilities for yourself when you're watching TV or movies or even commercials? It's pretty simple. Find an acting class within an hour or 2 of you and go. And if you can't be there physically, find acting classes on Zoom. Zoom classes are pretty good for brand new actors who've never done it before or are getting their feet wet again. The first time you get up there and do your performance or your monologue or whatever it is you're working on, it will be uncomfortable. It feels weird, it might be a little embarrassing, but every single person in that room has been in your shoes. One of the things I love about the acting community is how much support and love you'll feel walking into that room. Being in acting class is like being part of a team. When it's your turn to go up to perform, everyone's rooting for you to hit a home run. The acting coach's job is not to praise you and tell you how wonderful you are, but to give you feedback on how to make your performance deeper or show you different choices for the character. You should expect to perform each week and get feedback every single time. If the coach only gives you praise and recognition, you won't grow as an actor, and that's not a very good coach. Their job is to tell you what was good and then focus on what can be better and how to get there. Sometimes actors will quit an acting class because they don't really understand what to expect. If you're expecting a round of applause and a pat on the back every single time, that's not what you should be getting in an acting class. Just like an athletic coach pushes and challenges their athletes to be faster, stronger, more precise, that's exactly what an acting coach is going to do. They will make you better. So, how do you know if you'd be a good actor or if you could make it in this industry? Try. Stop dreaming and start acting. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like more content on being a working actor in the film and television industry. The industry will not come to you. You'll have to go to it. So look at your local or regional area and find an acting class. And if you want my help, just drop me a comment below or go to my website at thecraftyactor.com and find training courses and my personalized coaching programs. But make sure you take action. I love this business. Acting is the best job ever. No more hesitating. Get moving. Have a great day and break a leg.